Hello, in this video we're going to be talking about the polymerase chain reaction. So let's not waste any of your time. Let's get right to it.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Now when we're talking polymerase chain reaction, what we're talking about here is the idea of building or replicating DNA with the idea of studying it to understand the process of what the DNA codes for, what proteins are made, and understanding those aspects. And this is come out of the Sanger method that we talked about back in the second video, experiments 2. So simply what we've got going on here is we've got our our DNA that we want to replicate. Okay, well that DNA is denatured. Now obviously the cells do it naturally, but when you just have a DNA strand in solution in a test tube and you want to replicate it, it's not going to go through its regular process, so they denature it so they can separate those two just like it would, and you got your 3' end, your 5' end, just like under normal situations, and they are able to put a primer on there, and then the process starts making that DNA. But it's the idea of taking it all the way through the process of making the proteins, so then they can see, and through that process, somehow they're able to determine which chromosome codes for the traits, for whatever the traits are, and get all that mapped out, part of the human genome process. But that's the idea of polymerase chain reaction. Well, that's our video over polymerase chain reaction. When we come back together next time, we're going to be talking about mutations. So we'll see you then.